Hi, I'm Jessica McNeal-Clarke. I was saved when I was 9 years old. I was on a youth trip with my dad. My dad was a youth pastor. Never steered away from God completely, but God was not the focus of my life. I got married in 2018, and I finally was able to have a baby. Around September of 2023, she was born. What makes it special is she was born 4 months early. I had a really bad infection, and so I went into labor, had her early, and she had a severe bacterial infection in her lungs. The nurses and everybody thought she had about 20% chance to live. At that point, it hit me that all I had was my relationship with God. And I took my husband's hand and we looked at each other and I said, we can't fix this. We can't figure out what to do. I have to allow God to just take control of this. So I think at that point, it's like I was humbled and realized that God has to be the center and God's the only one that can deal with this. I can't. And then the fact that he saved her, she grew through the months, through the weeks, and she got home in January 2024. She is now 14 pounds, 9 ounces, and just really healthy. And I think that whole experience just put it in perspective that God can do anything if we focus and make him the center of it. God gives you so much. Why can't we give back that 10%, something of ours, to him? I hadn't tithed in years, and I thought to myself, God's done so much for me at this point. She was alive. So I was like, I need to put my money where my mouth is. And Christ Journey, the easiest thing is the app is fantastic. Literally you hit give, and I went there and I did monthly. I did 10% of our paycheck and I hit submit, and honestly, I have no idea where the money was gonna come from. We'll figure it out. I was like, the money that I gave for tithe, we'll figure it out. Giving that little bit of money in the past, couple of months, there's so much that we've gotten back. I mean, our daughter is healthy. My husband just got promoted. We fell into some other financial gain and we were able to pay off 8 bills. And by the grace of God, I checked on my insurance. My insurance was able to pay 90% of it. They had just started doing that. And then I did qualify for the state. So we walked away not having a massive bill after having our daughter in the hospital for over 125 days. There's just so many financial things that we have been blessed with because we decided to give that 10%. And when I think about how much that 10% is, that is nothing compared to what God has given back to us. And if you can't give that exactly 10%, Pastor White said, and start at 2%, go to 3, 4, do what you can. But I'm telling you, if you give back to God, you get so much more back. And the whole experience of tithing has just changed how I think, and it's been such a blessing. And this church has really helped me to get to where I want to go mentally, spiritually, and then financially too, because the tithing has just been such a blessing for us. And we just thank God every day for that.